Okay, today I'd like to talk about the SKS and the 7.62 by 39 caliber for the SHTF situation. For me, these are going to be semi-autos versus the bolt action. You'll be able to keep it up to your shoulder, cheek weld, keep your eye on the target better than you can, I'd say at least for me, with a bolt action. Whereas with the bolt action, you've got to take your hand here off the trigger, come up, work the bolt back and forth, possibly canting it up or down, you know, whether it's cock on open, cock on close. Most of them are 5 rounds. There's a few of them that were 6. So you got the infields that were 10 rounds. The SKS, you know, here I've just got the standard milsurp. I don't have the extended magazine that you would use with the AK. I don't have those modified. So you got the stripper clip. You're going to be carrying them. You got, like I said, you get chest rig here, holding them in the pouches, some way of carrying them. You're still on the stripper clip. Same with the bolt action, whether you want to call them stripper clips or chargers. These are weighing right at 8.8 pounds, maybe a little bit more once you load them up. Though in the SHTF situation, I don't know if it matters a lot if you're wanting to carry the few ounces or whatever it is for the bayonets. Might make a difference in the long haul. So again, you're going to use the stripper clips just like your bolt action in here, down, and unless you pull this out and keep it, there's only so many of these. So that's one thing to think about. The other thing is, okay, these are intermediate cartridges. You can pretty much hunt with this and take deer, coyotes, wolves, you know, things like that. I wouldn't go up against a grizzly bear with it or a polar bear. You know, you're going to need something more stout than that. Recoil is going to be less on this, though you're going to have your gas ports on your semi-autos that you're going to have to keep clean versus your bolt action. You don't have gas ports on them. So overall, these SKSs, I really like these better for the SHTF situation. Carbine length. The only issue with these is the round capacity, and you're going to have a shorter length of pull, though you can adapt to it. Most people like putting a bigger butt plate on here to extend it out. Target acquisition, you know, still iron sights. So this for me is, I'd say, a lot better than the bolt actions, though I would still much rather go with something that's going to have a higher capacity magazine. And for me, that would be like the AKs or with the AR systems, just because I'm going to have mags. Although with mags, you got to carry your mags. You're going to have some extra weight because now you're carrying more ammo. It's somewhat a trade-off, and it's just going to be on what people feel more comfortable with. These, to me, would be good working all around, say, perimeter defense type of things in the home, especially if you have to bug out for a while and you come back. You can clear the house better with a shorter rifle using the carbine length, though depends, you know, the layout of your house. Is it going to be better with something like this versus a shotgun? Shotgun, you're just limited to the rounds, and then you got to load it. And again, you're going to be loading at single rounds. Using a pistol, you don't have to worry about trying to come around the corners with the barrel coming out first before you're coming around to clear the home, clear the rooms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a closer look at each one of these. These two here, these are not import marked. This one is. This has a blade. These two have the spikes. There's some differences in the bolt carrier groups on these, and also on how the barrel is mounted and everything. Then we'll go out. I'll probably shoot this one and probably this one. One of them is about a 58, 59. The other one's mid 70s, I believe. The Sporter one I'm not quite sure on yet. I haven't really looked that up, tried to decipher when that was made. But overall, I would rather go with the AK system or the AR systems. So this is the top one. This has that blade bayonet on it. And this is the second one. And you can see here with this one, the bolt carrier group here. I'll move it up to this other one here. Let me actually try to stand them up for you, and then I can show you that. All right, so there you go. The differences in the bolt carrier group. And also, if you look on the barrel here, right in there, you can see how that is versus down here on this one. It has the spike bayonet on it. And this bottom one here is the one that's import marked. Move that out of the way. And with this one, that barrel is the same as my top one, yet the bolt carrier group is the same as the middle one. And this is the importer B West out of Los Angeles, California. I'll turn these over, show you the other side. And this is the top one. I have matching numbers on this one. And you see there the triangle 26. And then we'll go down to the middle one here. And there's the markings on this one. And the interesting thing on this one is I have the double serial markings on the stock. And then here's the last one. And if I remember, this is non-matching. This is the one that was import. But the one thing with this one here, you know, with that's kind of interesting. It kind of looks some acrylic versus Chinese. I could be wrong. It's hard to say. All right. right, so I'm going to go out. Like I said, I think I'm going to shoot the top two here.